Hello, everyone. So I'm trying something new that I actually did in the past, which is trying to record from my computer. I actually got a new webcam so I could record from my computer, but then kind of stopped doing that when I moved all my dolls into my craft room, and it was just easier to record in there with my phone versus trying to record from my computer and drag dolls and stuff in there. So, yeah, I'm gonna give this a try. The only problem is I have to record all kind of funky because my glasses don't have anti-glare, which I wish they did. Like now, I'm like, oh, I should have got them because at first um, I didn't see the point in it, but now I do, unfortunately. But anyway, that all aside, I am trying to record again and get back on schedule, even though this is technically a day early, but I might do another video tomorrow depending on the progress of what I want to do tonight. Um, but I did want to get into recording again because it has been a very long while and I didn't mean for it to be. I just, there was just so much that happened all in a row. There was just all the cat stuff, and then um, the moving stuff. When I decided to move, and there was finding an apartment madness, and then something, I don't know what word to use. I want to say catastrophic, but it seems dramatic, but at the time it seemed very catastrophic. Happened like a personal thing, and it was terrible. It made the first part of April just the worst. And I just lost the ability to just focus on moving, focus on my dolls, focus on writing, focus on anything. And it was truly terrible. Um, it was so terrible, it actually led me down a different path that I'm going down right now that um, in a way has worked out for the best. But in other ways, I wish it had not happened because of that. That was just terrible. But then moving happened, and it's been going pretty smoothly, moving wise. Not so smoothly that I've been able to record anything because I've been going very slow with the unpacking progress, as you can see behind me. So there was just no room, and my dolls are packed away, except for the ones you see behind me because they were too big to put in the the cases I use for like my small dolls, such as her. She lucked out. She got to be in a fairyland box when I when I moved, and you can't tell who she is under here, but it's my new family girl. I'm trying to make a wig for her, but I don't even know why I have her just out in the wig cap. I guess because technically this video was about to be about wigs, but like I just realized how weird it is to open, and here I am, and here's this. So you're just like, what? Is she ever going to explain that? Oh my God. Oh, I'm so out of practice. Anyway, though, that's pretty much for catch up. I mean, as you can see, I'm doing my best. I'm glad you can't see that part of the room, but otherwise, I'm doing my best. Over here will be the craft center, and my dolls will be over there and on the other side of the couch once I'm done. And I'll probably do some sort of tourish thing because for some reason I'm really, really enjoying my apartment, and I'm enjoying having the space back. I'm enjoying being able to do videos again and not feel self-conscious. Um, it doesn't mean the quality will improve much, but I am hoping to be able to do them more and when I want to, versus being on anyone else's schedule because I'm just too nervous. um, and I'm also just looking forward to being able to have the entire space to craft. I realized, even though I had a craft room, I realized I craft more overall when I had lived by myself because I had the entire apartment to craft in. And what that means is, I could like have weird doll project things going on in like the kitchen and the bathroom. I could spread out like my stuff on tables in the living room and do all sorts of stuff. And even though, I had the craft room, it wasn't all the space I needed. Because sometimes you just want to stretch out in front of the TV and do a craft. Sometimes you want to, um, I don't know, just, what can I think of? Like spread, sometimes I would just spread stuff out on the floor and just sit there. And there just wasn't the space for that in the craft room because it was more cramped than it looked. I also didn't have like access to just a bathroom that was mine. So I couldn't just leave projects sitting there or take over the bathroom because, two other people needed to use it. I also couldn't do the same for the kitchen because again, two other people need to use it. So like, it's stuff I'm trying to do now, which is wig making. I'm getting into that. I'll explain that in a second. That takes a lot of, washing out hair and combing hair and using a hair straightener and blah, 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 blah. And that would be stuff I'd want to do either in the bathroom or a kitchen or maybe just like spread out in front of the TV and do it. But I was able to do that. And I'm kind of glad to have that back. And I'm really hoping that it works out for the best because now that I am more focused on not moving and all the troubles that I was having, I am really getting my crafting back, and I'm very excited to get it back because it had been gone for so long because, there was the cat troubles, but then there was just other stuff going on, and bit by bit, that stuff is improving. And I have Murphy who's just running around from box to box like a weirdo. And things are getting so that I can focus more on what I want to focus on. And right now that apparently is wig making. I, for some reason, am obsessing over wig making right now. I want to try and make wigs for three of my dolls and Mo, my new family girl here, and I want to make one for my, her name just went on my head. Oh my goodness. Well, her name just went on my head, but I want to make 3 wigs. 2 of them will be yarn. Hers will be yarn simply because I found, well, okay, it wasn't me, it was my friend Katie. If I don't say that, she'll probably kill me. She found the perfect yarn for her. I made her wig cap, but I'm thinking about adding one more layer of glue to it. That's why it's still on, because I keep going back and forth about whether I want to do that or not. I just want to make sure that it holds. I made it out of pantyhose this time, which is the first time I've ever done that. I usually I followed this older tutorial where they made it actually out of baby wipes, which I thought was weird until I did it and it worked out very, very well. So I used that method forever. And then I've seen others where they use, stretchy, like, t-shirt material, I can't remember, jersey knit maybe, and I saw someone use pantyhose. So I had bought pantyhose like forever ago and never used it, but now I plan to use all of it because I want to make a couple test wigs before I make her wig. Her wig, I really wanted it to come out well, even though I have enough yarn for a failed wig. I want to make sure it comes out right. Hopefully the first time. And my doll Mo will be the doll I will do the test wigs on. The reason why I chose her is because I do not know what kind of wig I really want for her. When I had the tan Mo, I bought this like bluish wig and I really love the color. It's beautiful color, but I don't know how I feel about it on the yellow yellow skin mo. For some reason, it's just not as vibrant, and also the style, since it's a fur wig, it's not a long fur wig, and I think that's part of the problem. I think I want it longer, and I want it to be a little bit thinner. The fur wig's very poofy. So I want to definitely do a test wig on her, and then I want to do her wig, and then I bought some Surrey alpaca, I believe is what it is. I bought that for my Nannery 14 girl, but unfortunately, to cover vet bills, I did have to sell her. I regret it, but it was done and needed to be done. So I don't regret, helping my cats at all. But I wish I had tried to figure out something else to sell. Because I'll never get her back. It's really a shame because, I won't have the money for her. But I had bought that alpaca for her, but I'm going to make a wig for a different doll with it because I really don't want it to go to waste, and I love the color of it. Now, mind you, I think maybe it needs to be cleaned, and so now I'm afraid that once I clean it and everything, it won't be the same color, but I will clean it because I don't want to, be weird about it. But yeah, if I lose that color, it's going to be really sad. But that's my plans. I also want to sew more. I have to learn how to sew, and I've said that several times, but I gotta buckle down and really get into it. So I'm gonna start small. I found a pattern on Etsy that's like $3, and it's for oh, I don't know what kind of tops they're called. They're similar to the top of this dress I have for her. And I hope I've shown you this dress before. I got it off Instagram, and it's super cute. I don't know if it will fit her style once I am done with the wig, but if it doesn't, it won't go to waste. More than likely, Bedlam, my Anoa Lucis, will wear it. But I love this dress. I love it. It's so cute. But it's similar to the top of this dress. It'd just be a simple pattern um, for a doll shirt. And I'm gonna start with that, and then I'm gonna try and find more simple patterns for just basics. And then I'm going to learn how to make pants if it kills me. Okay, I have tried several times. I'm going to get some test fabric, first of all, is what I'm going to do. I'm not going to start off like I did before with the good fabric. I'm going to get some test fabric, and I'm going to learn how to make pants, because if I don't learn how to make pants, I just don't even know what to do anymore. It's really frustrating that I can't get it. like when I made it before, it looked so easy, and I was following it, and then I tried the pants on, and I made one leg too thin. I don't understand what I did wrong. I mean, besides the obvious of not sewing it correctly, but the tutorial. So, what was I doing that day? I don't understand. But God, they were so awful. I need to learn how to make pants, but I'm going to start with the shirt first because that has a definite pattern, and the pants is the infamous DOA tutorial that everyone has probably followed and mastered by now, except for me. That's the one I'm going to use, and I'm excited to get to that level, but I'm going to start with the pattern first. So wish me luck. Uh, I will be recording about these endeavors, and that's why I wanted to make a video today, because I'm super excited about getting started, even though to make the test wig for my Doll's Own Mo, I have to make him a wig cap, and then I have to cut and comb out the yarn. And while it's not the slowest process in the world, it's also not the fastest, and it can be frustrating to me. But I'm sure eventually I'll get used to it the more I do it. And I'm really excited to give it a try. I'm going to try doing a yarn wig in 2 ways. I'm going to try and follow a tutorial I saw on YouTube. And I'll link that below because I can't think of the YouTuber's name right now. And then I'm going to mess up this name. I've been watching all day Pinot Noir ice cream bars wig making videos. And God, I can never say their name. Anyway, I've been watching their wig making videos all day, and the way they make their wigs is different than I've seen in actually any tutorial, and it could be like something that's actually in other tutorials, who knows, but I haven't seen it, so I was like fascinated. So I may give that a try, but with yarn instead of alpaca. I don't know if it'll work anywhere similar, but like once you comb out the yarn and straighten it, because it's better if you straighten it, and you want to use 100% acrylic. It will mention that in the tutorial, but you want to use 100% acrylic because then you can actually put heat to it. But once you do that process and cut off and make the wefts, before you glue all the wefts together, it looks kind of like how the alpaca looks in their videos. So I'm like, ooh, I wonder if I can do it the same way. So I'm going to give it a try that way and the other way and see which way I prefer when it comes to specifically the yarn. So I will keep you updated on these adventures, and I'll end the video here because that's all I have for now. But I do hope that what are hopefully successful endeavors, if they are not, I will still record about them anyway. If you like see me hold up a doll and I just sob for like 15 minutes, then no, it did not go well. But you never know, I might finally master wigs. I wish I was completely unpacked so I could show you the first wig I ever made. I could have sworn I made a video about it though and just laughed because it was terrible. I have never seen a wig atrocity that bad before or since, because everyone seems to know what they're doing in this damn hobby except for me. Okay, so thank you everyone for watching. Sorry I've been away so long, but I hope to be more consistent and yeah. Don't know what else I was gonna say, but I'm so sorry. Yeah, I just got off work. So thank you so much for watching, and see you later. Bye. Oh my God, I'm terrible.